utilize our general ledger function and want the power to change and make edits on the fly, this can be a great resource for you. To add or edit a cost center, you will go to Company, Organization, Cost Centers. To edit a current cost center, click the Add Cost Center drop-down. Then you can see the current cost centers, make any changes, then save. To add a new cost center, leave the drop-down as Add Cost Center, enter a name and a code. Note that the code can be the same as the description if you do not have a numbering system. Then make sure to save after. Next, make sure to change the menu back to Add prior to adding another new cost center. Class name override is if you want the cost center name to show differently on the general ledger. If you need to add or edit a current account number, you can go to Company, Accounting, Chart of Accounts. When adding new accounts, make sure to change the drop-down menu to Add New after each account number. Otherwise, you will edit a current number. Then save. Next, we can start assigning your general ledger. First, go to Company, Accounting, GL Account Assignment. If you would like to assign a total for an expense or liability to all employees, select Cost Center as Company Total, then click Filter. Next, you can select an option of Cash, Expense, Liability, or Payment. Then you can find the item you are looking for and assign the account number needed. You can also split by cost center on this page. For example, Gross Pay for Operations Cost Center has an account number of 1234, and Gross Pay for IT Developer is account number 9867. Here you can select an individual cost center from your drop-down. Once you select a cost center, click Filter, and you will get the same options as before: Cash, Expense, Liability, and Payment. Then you can assign an account per cost center. Another way to assign is by going to Company, Accounting, General Ledger Mapping. This is where you can do one expense, liability, cash, or payment, but for multiple cost centers at once. Here you can select class of cost center. Some companies are split by the department. If you have questions on your setup, please reach out to Solutions. Then under Accounting category, you select Cash, Liability, Expense, or Payment. In this case, I will select Expense. The next field is Payroll Transaction. This is where I can select the type of expense, like employer taxes or gross. Then click Filter. If all default accounts have the same account number, you can select a default account. Save the page and the system will assign any expenses that were default to that account number. It will not change accounts already assigned. If you need to reset all of your accounts, you can select Reset Accounts in the bottom left of the page. If you need to assign a specific deduction, then the accounting category would be Liability. Payroll transaction would be deduction, then a new field, payroll field, will appear where you can select your specific deduction. Note, if you assign by cost center, you would not assign that expense on company total